bro, a lot of black men don't have friends that they can really have deep conversations with, bro.
No.
And I didn't know that that was a thing. Because with my bros, I'd be like, yo, I love you. You feel
Yeah.
me? Yo, bro, I need a hug. Yo, let's pull up tomorrow because I'm going through some things right now. God's put me through some fire right now. Look,
Yeah.
what's up, bro? I need y'all to pull up. I need a hug. I need us to sit down, eat. Let's talk a little bit. You feel me? We can have those conversations. We can.
You know what? I'm trying to think. I think I have some friendships that are like that, where I could call them up and be like, "Hey, bro, I don't know about necessarily like, because all of my peoples, like, they busy, they got lives, you know what I'm saying? All my homies, some of them in school, some of them work, they're in various different points in their life. We all are. So, I don't know about necessarily like, hey, let's all go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of picking up the phone, calling and talking to somebody, that is definitely, I would like to say something that I could do with my friends, but that's definitely not an option for everybody. You know what I mean? It's definitely a luxury to find good people that you can rely on and count on when you do need help. I remember, but you know what? I will say sometimes your ego won't let you. Your pride won't let you, even when you need help, right? Because again, back in 2023, late 2023, when I was homeless, I didn't call nobody. I didn't text nobody. I wasn't trying to know. I didn't want nobody to know what was going on with me because I guess you could say there's a level of embarrassment there, right? But mainly because I knew I had to lock in and do what was important to do as a man at the time, and I didn't want no pity party or anything like that. But for me, it was different though, because it wasn't a situation of me not having an outlet to be able and ask for help and resources, or at least somebody to talk to. It was me not being willing to, so it is a little bit different.
Cry in front of each other. We can chill. We can hug each other. We can embrace each other, and we can tell each other like, "Yo, bro, this is what I need from you," and it's not gonna come off as, "Oh, bro, you gay, no homo."
Right,
Pause.
right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so I feel like a lot of black men don't really have that, and struggle when it comes time for them to seek out support because they've never known how to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. Wait, hold on. Is there more to it?
I know what you, yeah, because I've been blessed. Like me and my tight circle, we've been tight since high school, so like 25 years, and no real fallouts and nothing.
Okay. That's the end of the visual clip. But something he touched on at the end there is it's no judgment, right? You know what I mean? To have those type of friendships where it's like you can be vulnerable. You can say I love you, bro, and it not be an attack on your sexuality. I think it's really important. I think it's very important. And I think it's the type of relationships that this type of friendships that every man should have. You should have 5 to 6 solid guys that you can count on when you need to put your head down, when you need to cry. Fuck. I mean, if you got to ask them for money, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you should be that man. I'm just saying if you got to, you know what I'm saying? To have 5, 6 solid guys on your crew for life, I think it's a goal we all should aspire to. Like I said, I am curious though, more so for black men, where because if it goes deeper than the ego and pride, like for me it's ego and pride, but there's an element of it being able to go back to the fact that again, a lot of us come out of single mother households, and a lot of the times we have to just figure shit out. We watch our mom figure shit out. My mom wasn't one to really call and ask for help, with anything. I watched my mom struggle, persevere, figure it out, and keep going. And, I think there's an element of that I kind of adopted from her as well. So I do wonder or question if black men also, like if that's a like, I would imagine that scenario isn't original to me and my circumstances of what we had going on, is what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, right? Of course, everybody is different. Every life is different. Everybody's situation is different. So it is completely possible that what I might have experienced in my household, you guys didn't experience. But one thing I have learned about being black is there tends to be a lot of crossover between households, right? There tends to be a lot of things that tend to be similar and match up. But yeah, I think this is a very interesting topic. And I think more black men should be able to have spaces where they can be open, you know, they can be vulnerable, they can cry, they can shed a tear, they can have harsh and hard conversations. And, you know, I would love for my channel and my content and this to be a place where, you know, young men alike, young black men alike can come and have, you know, and build a community and build friendships and establish relationships. Yeah, it's online, but it's something, you know. Everybody needs a good friend that they can count on. And, you know, black people aren't excluded from that. Black men aren't excluded from that. And I think you guys should remember that. But of course, I would like to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this subject. Sound off in the comment section below. The original link to the video will be in the description. And it's your boy D. And I am gone.